In this case, for the group of 8, we are going to require only the variable e. Okay, so let's continue with the other groups. The other group that I will be able to do also is the group of 4 in the third row. You can see the group of 4. In that case, we are not going to require really the variables C and E. We are going to require only the variables A and B. Then we are going to do also this group of 4. It doesn't matter that we overlap some of the elements, because it will be better for me to have 4 ones to simplify my equation. In this particular group, we are not going to require the variable A because it changed from 0 to 1, so we are going to require only the variable B. But for the C and E, we are going to require the C because the C stays at 1 and the E change from 1 to 0, so we don't need to include only the B, the B and the C. So the next term will be BC. So I have one more group to go to include the last one that I have here alone. I will do another group of 4, and that will give me another term for the equation. Okay, so you can see that this is the last group of 4 ones. So in this case, the value of B changed from 1 to 0. The value of A is 1. So we are going to consider the A in this term, and also the values of C stays at 1, and the value of E goes from 1 to 0. So I will need really the variables A times C plus A times C. So once I finish with this equation, I will need really to determine the number of OR gates and AND gates that I will require. For example, in the case of the sums, I will require OR gates, and in case of the products, I will need AND gates. For example, for the product of A times B, I will require an AND gate. Same thing for the B times C, and same thing for the A times C. Okay. Then I will do, for example, the sum of E plus the product of A times B, and then I will use another OR to do the sum of B C plus AC, and at the end I will have also the sum of these two outputs. So that means I will require 3 AND gates, and I will require also 3 OR gates. So I will require 3 AND gates and 3 OR gates to implement this circuit. So the next step here will be, once we have the simplified equation for the outputs D, we are going to implement this circuit. We are going to design the circuit required to get this output.